If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming Podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to the Low Scale Gaming Podcast, the week of July 4th. I'm your host, Ghostland's Finest, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones and not Inferior Mage, because he went on vacation.
So we're stuck doing it by ourselves.
It's like throwback again.
Olden times.
The olden times. The golden era of Low Scale Gaming Podcast, where we'd get on here and just not really have that much structure, to be honest.
Back in the good times.
Back when I recorded this in the back room of my mom's house.
In the van down by the river.
Yeah. Good times, man. We've came a long way from, maybe not long way, but
it's gotten better.
It's gotten better.
We're in season 2.
Yeah, we're in season 2. I don't know why we made it season 2, but
it rolls off the tongue better.
It does. Instead of saying like episode
476.
Yeah, that's redundant. But for this is our first time doing this in the same room.
On location.
On location.
Yes.
We've had almost 60 episodes, and this is our very first one on location.
Yes.
Is that weird?
It is. I just thought, do I have to look at you while we talk?
I'm looking right. I'm making direct eye contact.
I know, and every time I look over, I'm like, this is awkward. I need an adult. Because I'm used to just playing solitaire while we talk. And it's like, you're staring at me.
What did you expect me to do?
I don't know, but
have you never been in an interview before or anything like this?
Yeah,
before?
but this is not an interview.
I mean, it's a podcast. It's basically the same. Like news anchors don't just sit. I mean, besides Ron Burgundy. There we go.
He stares at the camera.
No, but when he turns and talks to what's his face? He looks over and talks to her.
Well, yeah, but I mean
So did you really just expect me to just sit here and just be like, "Welcome to the Low Scale Gaming Podcast"?
Just staring at my computer.
Just staring forward.
I don't know what I expected.
I don't know. I don't know why you have to make everything so damn awkward sometimes.
I don't know. Don't feel bad at me for not staring at you while we're talking, though. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to.
You look at me lovingly in the eye right now while we do this podcast.
God, I'm okay.
Conan Jones, how's your week been? How's your moving thing been?
Well,
it's hard not to look at you now since you made an issue
now that
with
I've
it.
said that.
Yeah.
We got moved in. What is that on my computer? Sorry. Oh, is that scratched? S-O-B.
Good job, Baxter.
Dang, that sucks. Moved in, today's Thursday? So I guess it was Tuesday afternoon.
We kind of missed the whole, elephant in the room thing. Today's America's birthday.
Happy birthday, America.
It's hard to believe that America's 2019 years old.
Seems like just yesterday.
Seems like just yesterday we were fighting them redcoats in 1776, getting our freedom. But we've been a country for 2019 years.
It's
crazy how that works.
Yeah, that's how that works. But no, we moved in Tuesday. We're still just in the process of getting everything unboxed. My room. We have a giant tower of Tupperware bins right here behind us.
We're kind of wedged in here in this room. Kind of. It's kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it's still it's nice filming or recording on location for once.
I wish I had a ceiling fan in here, but I have a light switch that works with the lights on the wall. I can turn the light on. I'm not used to that anymore.
Yeah.
So
that's the one thing I like about my house is there's a ceiling fan in my room and in the living room, but there's not one in my brother's room, and he kind of gets uppity about it sometimes. Like, well, why do you get one and I don't? I was like, because I'm the adult.
Yeah.
But is there ceiling? Where are
this room over here has one.
Why didn't you pick that room then?
Because it shakes like Michael J. Fox when it's turned on.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. Because it's old.
Yeah.
Or it's hanging from the ceiling, that's right.
Yeah, because then there's one in the living room.
Even if you put it on the low setting, it's still
it's still just That's just like that. I'm sure it could just be tightened up and it'd be fine, but I haven't messed with it yet.
Yeah.
So I think my wife is going to use that for her craft room or a nursery if we get to that point.
Yeah.
So, but that room that we set up as our bedroom is the biggest room, even though it's the hottest room and on the road. So I was just like, we should go for. I wanted this one because of the fan, but the fan was like super jank.
Right.
She's like,
right.
I don't feel safe sleeping underneath it until it gets fixed. So I was like, if we can get it fixed, we might do some rearranging. But
Yeah, but then you'd have to like rearrange. I wouldn't. I would have just either dedicated like beforehand or just not.
Just not at all. Yeah.
It's kind of my thing, but I'm also extremely lazy.
Because I mean, this one's pretty much mine because I thought that the router was gonna have to go back over here in this corner because that's where the Ethernet cord's in the house, but I guess that's for AT&T, and Cox just goes off of coax cable, which is in literally multiple in every room.
Oh yeah, I probably could have told you that. I'm sorry.
I just assumed it was that one, so I just pretty much dedicated for this one being my room. But it is what it is.
You could have been out in the garage too.
Oh, you know. Oh well, it is what it is.
I like how you chose the room. That's exactly what I was trying to do at my house. Was have the Ethernet cord or Ethernet box in my room, but
because like our old house, the box had to be in the bedroom, which was between that little hallway.
So, I never went to your old house.
Yeah, so I had to drill a hole through the wall to run an Ethernet cord. And like
whenever I was at my grandpa's house in Oklahoma City. I had to do that too. And we had to drill a hole from his closet into my closet because they were kind of like this weird connected thing, like that. And then I had to like shove. I think I shoved 3 Ethernet cords in there, just so I could get one for everything in my room.
Yeah, because that's what we had to do. Because I didn't want to do that again because there's a closet here that you get into in the hallway, and there's a closet there for the other room. So it's hindsight. I probably could have been anywhere, but it's whatever.
I mean, it is.
It's not a bad room.
It's a nice room. It's a nice house in general. It's a big backyard.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to cleaning up that backyard. I need to see if I can like trim the trees down.
Yeah.
Because speaking of which, I think I have a sewer outlet in the back that looks like it's overflowed at one point and has like dried toilet paper and stuff in the back. I kind of want you to look at and make sure if that's.
I do not want to look at it.
If it happened, it looks like it happened back when like Oklahoma was flooding, and we were making fun of Mage for it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like super dried and stuff. That's what it kind of looks like to me.
Don't bring your dog over there because he'll just eat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying not to, but. Because every time we've taken him out, he's been on a leash because of
that particular reason. Plus, you haven't cleaned up back there either.
We haven't cleaned up. Like, there's a couple spots where if he decided to try to dig through it, he could get under the fence. Mm-hmm. And then his tags aren't up to date. It still has our old Texas address and stuff on it. So we were trying to get new stuff put on before we just kind of let him roam. And it's just too freaking hot to be outside for very long.
You're telling me. Though on Tuesday when we moved in, it wasn't that bad. It was actually, it could have been worse, pretty much.
It could have been worse.
It was really humid. It wasn't so much that it was heat. It was just really humid.
Yeah, it's not the heat that gets you; it's the humidity.
Yeah, the humidity is like always what kills people here. It's not because I mean I could deal with 105 temperature all day, every day. Well, not every day. Please, not every day. Please, God, not every day.
Please, God, no.
But it's just if it like rained like a week ago or something like that, and then it's 105, dude, it is the definition of swamp butt. Just outside slapping you in the face. It is so gross. Just people are gross with it and everything like that. But my week has been okay. I helped you move in on Tuesday, obviously.
Yeah,
that's where. We did that. Oh, after that, we went to Fuzzy's in Bricktown, which is pretty good. Their food's really good. I think we've told that story before. That's bachelor. Have we the bachelor party one about me?
I don't even remember. I know we've talked about it multiple times, but I don't know if we've talked about it on here or not.
I don't know either. But if we have, anyways. But afterwards, I took my brother to go see the Spider-Man Far From Home movie. Really good movie. I'm hoping next week that we can talk about it on the podcast, so Mage will be able to see it. And I think Mage is going to see it, but it'll give you time to go see it too, because it is a really good movie.
Yeah. Are we going to call him later?
Of course, we got to get his fails and wins of the week.
I need to.
I'm going to call him twice.
I'm going to text him real quick just so he kind of knows.
You text him and because Mage is on vacation in Dallas right now. I don't know whoever just thinks about, let's go on vacation to Dallas. Conan Jones, what's your ideal location or vacation place?
Oh, God. It depends what time of year it is.
Let's right now. Tomorrow, you can go wherever you wanted to.
I want to go to the mountains where it's not 110.
So, like, up north?
Yeah. Or, like, New Mexico, like, Colorado area up there.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I don't want to go where the heat is.
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Well, like, North New Mexico.
I see what you mean now. Oh, like up there where
like, Red River and Taos area.
Like where Karen Zed's at.
So they're in, like... If you keep going west from where they are, you would end up in the mountains where like all the ski stuff is.
Who? Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
KZ, whatever. But like, we would always go skiing up there, like Red River and Taos and stuff. Angel Fire.
You've been skiing before?
Oh yeah.
I could never picture you skiing before.
I was little, but I mean, it's probably been 10 years since
I went skiing down the U-Haul thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny. We was what was he carrying down? Was it the?
It was the table.
Oh yeah, it was. Conan's got this really nice table, and we were carrying it down, and we didn't want to scratch it up, so we put a blanket underneath it, and we put the blanket on the ramp, whatever, so we could just slide it down there. And I don't know, I did a dumb and took a couple steps on that ramp, and then I just kind of slid down with it, and then So when we was doing the moving the table, whatever, I took a couple steps on there, and then I just kind of slid down with it, and then Conan's wife just tried to save me. It was pretty funny. I don't know what she was gonna do, but it was pretty funny.
She like freaked out, tried to like catch you off the deal, and just like,
it's like this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, we're both dying today, apparently.
God, I was hurting. Like, surprisingly though, like when I got home and like got cleaned up and everything,
yeah.
I wasn't really that like sore or anything.
Dude, I'm still sore. Like everything from my waist down. Like my ankles and my calves are just like wrecked.
What really like got me was I went swimming yesterday with my brother at the pool.
Yeah.
This pool a lot better than the one we. Did I tell you about that? Did I tell that in the podcast? I don't remember. About when we went to the pool before in the town that's south of the town where I was at at my mom's, that they were being racist to my brother.
You kind of said something underhanded about it to me the other day, but not on here.
Yeah, okay. Well, I won't get too much into it, but racism is alive and well where we're at, and being Native American in a really full-blood Native American state kind of sucks. But anyways, the pool we went to yesterday was really nice. It has a diving board and a slide. The only thing is that my brother can't swim, and I kind of like pushed him into the deep end. Kind of unexpectedly, because he told me he could swim, and then I just kind of see him like sinking like Smalls or not Smalls. What's that dude's name off of Sandlot?
Man, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
but I just saw him kind of sinking like that, and I'm just like, crap. And I had to like jump in there, and luckily I didn't have we were getting in anyways, but. I wanted to. I'm old, so I just kind of like easing myself in there to prepare the water. I mean, the water was nice, but it was still cold. But just kind of had to jump in there and get him. But he was okay afterwards. He did a loud burp because he was. I guess he's just like a fish under there. He's like, "Oh, I can breathe this in. I'll be okay." And I was like, "Brother, you're stupid. You can't breathe in water. Stop drinking the water, you nasty."
People pee in here.
Yeah. Well, we got there at right when it opened, so he was trying not to deal with like that kind of nastiness. And it was okay. It was good times.
Mage says I am just about to leave, actually.
Leave to where?
Leave where?
Where's Mage going?
I'm confused.
I thought he was already supposed to be there. Is he leaving from up there?
I have no idea. I just said, leave where? I'm confused as is.
He's like, oh, hey, I'm leaving from my town. We could have recorded this today.
Yeah. No, I think he left down there from like the 1st. I think he's been down there, so maybe he's just coming home. So I'll just be in the car.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So my fail this week is really just like it being hot and moving in. So my fail is packing up. So I had the U-Haul scheduled to get picked up on Monday at 5 o'clock in the town. Like, it was like 30 minutes south of us, which was the closest U-Haul place that we could. So I called on Friday, and I hadn't heard a word from anybody. So I was like, I'm wanting to call and just like, hey, what's going on? Everything from here on out is kind of riding on having this truck. So I was like, what's going on? He was just the guy that I talked to, which is the guy who owned the store that we were picking it up from, was just like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I haven't seen anything about that. Have I told you this?
No, you didn't.
So he was like, yeah.
Breaking news.
He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no paperwork for your stuff. I have no idea what you're doing.
Awesome. And that's what you want to hear.
I was just like, no.
Conan Jones' blood pressure starts going up. His hands are shaking. His face is getting all red.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, is that normal? And he was like, oh yeah, are you picking it up on Monday? And I was like, yeah, it's scheduled to get picked up on Monday. He's like, okay, yeah, I normally don't get stuff, any sort of paperwork or notifications until like the day before. And I was like, okay, that seems really stupid, but I guess if that's normal, I won't freak out too bad.
Like, what happens if, like, you don't have the size truck that
I need?
Yeah.
So that's what I was asking. He was like, oh, well, then there's enough people around us that we can call the town couple over and say, hey, I need da-da-da. Do you have it? Okay, yeah, okay, then we'd send you over there. Which is stupid. Like, if you lived in the city, it's not that big a deal. You drive a couple miles to another U-Haul dealer in the same town, and you pick up whatever it is. But when you're in, like, Texas Panhandle, and the closest one to where you live is either 30 minutes south or an hour north, like...
That's so...
So then... he was like, yeah, they'll figure it out. Here's a number for corporate. Like, call them and they'll probably have more idea.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll talk to head honchos. So I call the corporate number he gives me and I say, hey, this is what's going on. I'm just checking to see like what's going on.
Like, hey, can I get this U-Haul, please?
Yeah. So he pulls my stuff up and he's like, okay, yeah, we've got you in the system. Yeah, we don't have anything at the moment. We've got some. Oh, excuse me. That was a full burp or hiccup. We've got some that are kind of in the area that are scheduled to be back, but we're not. Not 100%. He was like, nothing on your paperwork is updated or anything like that. Like, they usually, once it gets a little closer, they'll call you. There's a middleman. There's like the people who own the store. There's at the top, there's like corporate, and then in the middle, there's like the regional scheduler something, which apparently the regional scheduler is somebody you don't actually talk to. He's just kind of a ghost that works in the middle. A ghost.
Hey. That's my job that's my summer job.
Yeah, it was scheduling U-Hauls.
I schedule U-Hauls, apparently. Yeah. Only the finest.
So he calls. So he calls the next day and says, hey, we've got this truck that you're needing, but it's 30 more minutes down the road. Is it okay if you pick it up there? And I was like, it's either that or nothing. So, I mean, you're kind of, I don't really have it. You're making it sound like I have a choice. But, yeah, so we had to drive an extra 30 minutes and pick it up, which, whatever, no big deal.
No, I would I like being dramatic anyway, so I would have been.
Yeah. I was just like, as long as I have a truck, like I'm done with it. So we went and picked it up. My parents were supposed to come up and be at the house at 5 to help loading, so that way we could be done and like completely done with the truck loaded. We could finish cleaning the house and getting everything cleaned up before we were done. They're supposed to be there at 5. So at 7:45, almost 8 o'clock, they're finally rolling into town and the sun's going down. So then it takes,
This whole time he was waiting on them, Conan Jones was texting me.
Yeah. So I was like, I couldn't really do anything because we moved everything out to the carport. So everything was just out there except for the big heavy stuff, which has to go in the truck first. And I need somebody to help me move it. But
I would have gone to help him, but we have to keep in mind I was 4.5 hours away from him. But
I have a feeling that those are going to be really loud.
What? Does it go red every time I put my face up to it?
Every time you come in right here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
ASMR.
It spikes real bad.
Wait. I got a new mic in finally.
Yeah.
That's kind of it's not really my win of the week, but I got a Yeti Nano or whatever. It's really nice mic. It's got a nice little metal handle. I don't know. It's a good mic. It's better than the one that old Gohu has with his little snowball thing or whatever he was telling us he had.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Finish.
Okay.
I keep cutting in. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just texting Mage back trying to figure out what's going on with him. His text just doesn't really make sense to me.
What is he saying? We need an update from Mage.
He said,
Watch 2019.
You can, but I'll just be in a car. And I said, okay, brace yourself. And he said, I said, where are you leaving? Leaving for where? He said, to Dallas. Turns my friend is picking me up between 1 and 2. I said, okay, so you're just now leaving for Dallas? So you could have come to help me move in? But all right, I'll let him respond. So yeah, that's kind of my fail. It's just kind of waiting around for my parents to come help. Like, I'm glad they came to help when we needed the help, and I'm not too mad about that. But it's like if you're like if you have it set that you're gonna be there at a certain time, you should try to be there at that certain time.
Or if it's like 30 minutes later. I mean, I feel like 30 minutes is the latest that's acceptable, but not like 2.5 hours later. Yeah. By the look of your face, is Mage just leaving now? Like, leaving too?
Yeah. It's a long story. I'm telling him, like, we will want a full report.
Yeah, we want a full report. All right. So, we're going to get a Mage update, or what? Mage Watch 2019.
Yeah, insert music. All right,
we don't need to insert it. We made our own.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
All right, what's your fail?
So my fail this week is it was last Saturday before like the podcast went up and everything. I don't know what. I guess my AC went out again after they came by last week and fixed it. And I'm sitting there. It's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It's 100 outside, and it's 80 in my room or in my house. And I was like, dude, this is unbearable. Like, I just want to be so cold that I wear my jacket, which is probably not realistic for me. But I like being cold. Like if it snowed every day here, 100% A-okay with me. Like,
yeah.
Snow is the best thing because that means it's cold outside. But the AC just broke again. It was hot. And I was just mad. And it was a Saturday, so I didn't have anybody to call. And finally I called I've been trying to call my grandma for about a week. It's actually a pretty funny story. She managed to change everything on her phone to like speak Spanish to her. Even like her text messages were like reading in Spanish. Her calls were reading in Spanish. Like they were saying like Spanish numbers whenever like she has like the help text whatever thing.
Yeah.
So anytime she get a call, she was like, well, I don't know what nueve means. So she just wouldn't answer her phone. I don't know why. And I would call the house phone and she'd be busy. She's like one of the only people I know that still has a landline phone.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad she does, because then I wouldn't have been able to get a hold of her for God knows how long. But still, it took for me forever to get a hold of her. And I told her about it. And she was like, well, why don't you just go buy AC units? And I was, well, I don't have that money budgeted for it because I don't get paid again until September. And she was like, I'll just go do it. I'll pay you. I'll give you the money on Wednesday. And I was like, you don't have to do that. It's like, you need to take care of that baby. That's all my brother is referred to now.
The baby.
Is that baby. Like, he doesn't even have a name apparently anymore.
It's just the baby.
He's just the baby. So I just like, fine, okay, well, I'm going to get 2 of them, then one for my room too. Say, well, that's fine. I expected you to anyways. I don't know why I give my grandma a redneck voice whenever she does not have a redneck voice at all.
Not even close.
So I go get these AC units. I put them in the wall, and I got my brother's in perfectly fine. It was easy peasy, whatever. Mine's a little bit more difficult because I had to put it right there above my computer desk, and my computer desk is kind of tall from that glass side on the left side where my PC sits. So I'm just like, okay. So I got it up there, and I guess like as soon as I put it in there, I twisted wrong or whatever. So I felt that little jolt in my back, and I just had to sit down. But I guess my fail was just getting the AC out and getting the AC going out, and then kind of hurting my back. But I'm okay now. And then moving in Conan Jones I had an issue with my back hurting again, and then
your toes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I figured out what that was. It's called a sciatic nerve. You have sciatic nerves like when you sit down on your butt and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like we were resting there for I guess like too long.
Yeah.
And then I got back, jumped back up and everything, go finish it off. That's what happened, was a shocking feeling in my toe, and that hurt. Like,
dang.
I know I didn't want to be like I was being dramatic or stuff, but man, it felt like I busted a blood vessel or something. It hurt bad, dude. But I guess just me walking on it, me just sliding them boxes around for a little bit, made things okay. And then we got done by bringing the heavy stuff, and it was good.
Good.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump into our topic 1 for this week. Being as it is America's 2019th birthday. This is an edit note. I know that it is not America's birthday or America's 2019th birthday. I'm just being dumb.
Oh, he's not. He's really just dumb.
Yeah, thanks. But apparently Oklahoma was rated in this article as being the most dangerous place in the United States to shoot off fireworks and stuff. And I gotta find the actual post of it, because did I send it to you on Discord or I sent it to you on text or Facebook?
I think it was Facebook.
Was it Facebook? Because I cannot find it right now. All right, here we go. Here it is. It is hot in this room. Like, I'm sitting by this fan and I'm like, well,
yeah, you're blocking all the fan.
I'm sorry.
And you're still hot.
Your AC doesn't work. Thank you. You know why it doesn't work? Your vent's closed.
Is it really?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna fix that while you're reading that. I didn't even look. I haven't spent time in here.
Conan Jones they're trying to cool off this back room, and his vent's closed.
Did you hear my D's?
Yes, I did. I think everybody heard your D's pop with my Yeti Blue Nano. Sponsored? No, we're not sponsored by them.
Not yet.
Not yet. Working up. There you go. Now we might be able to get some dang AC in there.
I was kind of pissed off because it's so hot in here.
Alright. So, a Secure Life article, SecureLife.com. I don't know why this place is so adamant for it. But anyways, what's the safest and most dangerous state on the 4th of July? 4th of July weekend is one of the most dangerous times of the year in the United States. According to Assurance Institute of Highway Safety, the 4th of July is one of the deadliest days for motorists, and more fires are reported on Independence Day than any other day in the year. according to the National Fire Protection Agency. I mean, it makes sense because, there's dumb rednecks out there that's shooting bottle rockets into gasoline. So,
Roman candles on drones.
God. You ever get into? Oh well, I guess you haven't. We talked about it before how you haven't been able to do fireworks. You ever get into a fireworks war? So growing up, there was this powwow that we'd go to in Carnegie, and the kids go run off. We go buy bottle rockets and stuff. Or Roman candles, excuse me. And we light them off and shoot them at each other. Not point blank like how we are now, but maybe I'm here and you're by the front door. Close enough to where if it would hit us in the face, probably would have been done.
Wouldn't be fun.
Yeah. But I can see why fires happen because people are dumb. Anyways, out of the top 10 most dangerous states of it, our home state of Oklahoma is number 1, which makes a lot of sense because there is a bunch of dumb redneck people here that do dumb and stupid stuff. Speaking of which, last night when I was watching those fireworks down in my driveway at my mom's house, there was people 3 houses down. Popping off fireworks in city limits, and there was 3 houses down. There was other people firing off, and then finally a police officer cruised by.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to pop fireworks in city limits for a reason. They have a big old tree in their front yard. People are just so dumb sometimes. It's.
I never. My dad was always super opposed to them, and he's if you want to spend $50 on a firework that lasts for 4 seconds, then go for it. But I would rather spend that on something else. So then it was just kind of that mentality always growing up of I'll just watch other people waste their money.
Yeah. See.
So.
I don't know where I fall on that. I see your point of it where. Oh, cool, I'm wasting $50 on this. But I also see the point, hey, this is cool. It's loud, boom, sparky noises in my face, kind of. It's I'm more of the in-between. I'm not going to go spend, $800 on fireworks like my uncle did.
Yeah.
But I'm also, not going to just, want to, kind of not do anything for it. I'm in the weird in-between. But back to our thing. I guess you really don't have a firework, a dangerous fireworks story. But I do. It was at this, bringing up the Carnegie place again, they have a big powwow from July 2nd to July 4th, the Kiowa Gourd Clan powwow. But anyways, it's a big camp out kind of thing. So I'm throwing off fire, little black cats, and just lighting them, holding them in my hand as long as I can, and then throwing them. Dumb kid stuff. I think I was 14 or 15, I don't remember. Anyways, so my sister's sitting there right in front of me, like the distance how we are, but closer. Yeah. And she's I'm holding him in my hand, and she's looking at him, her nose is getting sparks on it.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm just what is, so I throw it, and I get a fast fuse one that I didn't realize it, and it just goes really quick. And I'm just my sister's just right there, nose on it, pretty much. I'm I can't have this blow up in her hand, so I just kind of palm it, so it doesn't
blow up in her face.
Yeah, and so it blows up my thumb, from the base of it. I'm doing a visual for Conan, but it goes from the base of it almost all the way up to the nail, where it's just split open, and it is it's black. It's not gushing because the fire from the fireworks already cauterized the wound apparently.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily bleeding everywhere, which is probably the saving grace of it.
Yeah.
But it's still black and not tarred over, but just smoked over from it. And my grandpa Porky was sitting there watching. He's extended family, but he was a good guy. He was just a really vulgar, angry man. He was a sheriff for a long time.
Fair enough.
He was he was a good man. He was just very angry and very opinionated. Anyway, so he takes my hand. He looks at it. He's just like, "Oh, that ain't bad, boy." And he takes my hand and he shoves it in the ice cooler with the cauterized wound open. And I am like crying and screaming like you'd think someone like axe murderer was coming for me.
Yeah.
And he looks at me, and I'm not gonna say it here, but he was calling me very what's derogatory names about me crying about this. And I'm just like, you see my thumb, right? Like you could if I pull this back, I think you can see the bone move.
Yeah.
And he just did not care. But I don't know why, but luckily I didn't have to get, next day we went to Indian Clinic, my hometown, and I didn't have to get stitches.
Was it gaping open like that?
Yeah, they cleaned it up. They put those weird bandages on there that pull it to where it's really tight. It really hurt putting them bandages on there.
Yeah.
And then they wrapped it up in this other weird thing. I don't know what it is. I think I call it a living bandage. I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to make it, because your skin heals back together and stuff, whatever. I forgot what the exact, because this was 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. But that's my crazy fireworks story. That's really the only one. Oh no, I do have another one too. I forgot about this. So it was me, my cousin Scooter. Oh yeah, I have a cousin Scooter. By the way, I don't know if I ever told you that. I honestly have no idea why we call him Scooter, because his first name is doesn't even anywhere close to Scooter. His first name is Javin.
Yeah, it's not even.
Yeah. I don't know the.
Need to find out the story behind
that
one.
Maybe we'll get an update on that next week.
Yeah.
But it was me, him, my older sister, who I hate. I know I brought her up on here before.
Yeah.
And my little sister. I was at my grandpa's house in Carnegie. Why do all of my bad fireworks stories happen in Carnegie? Now that I think about it. Okay, but. We're just lighting off fireworks in the front yard because he kind of lived out in the country, and it was you can't get in trouble for that. Unless you shoot it into a barrel of hay or something, you just cause a forest or wildfire.
Yeah, that's kind of a different story though.
Yeah, but so my stupid dumb sister is putting up the artillery shell. Artillery shells are the ones you put in the tube.
Yeah, it shoots up
makes
and
pop, whatever.
Yeah.
So. I don't know what possessed her to be this stupid, but she put one instead of the canister for the artillery shells. She put it in a fountain, like a sparkler fountain.
Oh yeah.
She put it in there, so she puts it in there, lights it, and then we finally realized. I was just like, why didn't it shoot up? It made the pop sound.
Yeah.
I was like. What is going? Boom! Just hits us in the face,
oh god,
like I barely turned around in time to get it. My scooter is underneath the car, so I don't know how he managed to get underneath the car. But it's also it's not like a regular road; it's just rocks.
Yeah.
So he just skids underneath this car and is cut bleeding from all this rocks. And my sister is just sitting there laughing at us, and then tells Grandpa on us because we messed it up and got us hurt, and then we got in trouble by Grandpa, even though it was my older sister who's
dumb decision.
I've always hated my older sister ever since I can remember going back to remembering living in crappy apartments in Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
I've always hated her. I don't know why. I just always have.
Yeah.
And it's been festering for 28 years, and my opinion of her is the exact same as she has of me. Except for I'm not stupid like she is.
Yeah. Well, I guess at least you guys are on the same page, I guess.
Yeah. But
Good lord.
that's my dumb fireworks story.
Yeah, see, I don't really have anything to add for fireworks stories, unfortunately. Like,
You're young, we can go make some if you want.
yeah. Blow my fingers off
You'll
now.
lose a couple fingers.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to use your hands to conduct anymore since you got that.
Oh.
Well, I guess you would need those all like
to paper,
to tie
right?
for
Paperwork, yeah.
Be kind of hard, like trying to like W-A-Z word. I mean,
Yeah.
W and Z maybe not, but A would be kind of difficult
A
to
would
like,
be.
get used to. What is the most popular valve?
Probably A or E.
Alright, that's Google it.
Google it. What's Google have to say about it?
Let's see. While we're doing that, you should get old one inferior mage on the phone. What is the most popular?
That's the wrong thing. I need this one.
Oh! Are we still recording?
Yeah, it's still going.
E is the most frequently used vowel in the English language, followed by A, O, I, and then U.
Where's Y?
It's only sometimes.
Just sometimes.
I've honestly never understood that. When is Y a vowel?
I don't even know what makes a vowel in the first place. It's just always been
We are both college graduates.
those five. Well, it's always just been those five are vowels. But is any like why are those five vowels?
Yeah.
Like what makes them different?
All right. I'm gonna call one inferior mage now.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
he's
just calling
prepared.
him. I'm just
Yep.
calling him. I'm not even like
Well, I just warned him.
no.
About to call. He says I.
All right. We are getting one inferior mage on the phone.
Let's see if I have to. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. So if I have to mess it up and change stuff.
Okay. So what did you say? Hello. How are you doing, mage? You are on air with Conan and the Ghost.
You might turn your volume up some.
Why are you just leaving now? You told us you were leaving like on Monday.
I didn't tell him, Mage.
No, I didn't say Monday. I thought I would go somewhere on Wednesday,
Yeah.
but we didn't reserve the hotel till tonight, so we're leaving today.
Okay. So what was you doing yesterday? Or wait, excuse me. What was you doing July 2nd?
I'm sorry, what?
What was you doing the day that Conan moved in?
I had work all day.
Uh-huh.
Likely story.
Likely story. Mage is just wanting to get out of work again. You can't lie to our listener. Alright?
I'm one listener.
Alright, mate.
I worked from Monday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I have today off because it's a state holiday,
Right.
or it's a national holiday, and so all state
It's America. It's America's 2019th birthday.
I'm sorry, what?
It's America's 2019th birthday.
I know. Take a packet of Earl Grey tea and throw it into a body of water. Celebrate.
So how long? Okay, why did you pick Dallas to go to vacation?
Because it was closed.
Why didn't you go to St. Louis then? Why didn't you go to St. Louis?
Oh God! Oh my!
Why didn't you go to St. Louis then or something? St. Louis would be closer to where you are than Dallas, wouldn't it?
No, Dallas is only 4 hours. St. Louis is like 8.
No, St. Louis is not 8 hours away. You're like on that part of the state.
I'm not making it. It's about 8 hours away.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Why did you go to like Branson then?
That's 2 states away.
What is? Missouri's not 3 states away.
It's through Kansas to get to Missouri.
Missouri's connected to Oklahoma.
It literally takes 3 hours to get.
Am I stupid in saying that? No, you do not have to go. No. We are looking it up on the map right now. Missouri is connected to Oklahoma. Just barely, but the highway that you have to go through, because you'd have to go through. I like how Mage is on the phone, and we are still fighting. It's not a podcast without me and Mage fighting. Mage, you could have taken 44 to Springfield. Springfield, Missouri is a. In what? We're looking at this map right now. In what world is St. Louis not closer to you than Dallas?
Are you looking at where I live?
Yes.
Dallas is 4 hours away. St. Louis is like 6 to 8.
All right, we got 6 hours for that. How is it only 4 hours? What?
Yeah. Dallas is way closer.
Wow.
Yeah, I love St. Louis. Don't get me wrong. I would totally say Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals suck.
But like also our friend, like my other friend, he lives in Duncan,
Yeah.
and so it's easier for us to meet at Dallas than what you see at St. Louis.
It's.
And also we made plans for Dallas like 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, we made plans for TNT like 3 months ago, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
So that was a lot of cool stuff.
But yeah, but it's in Texas.
Okay. I see where your priorities lie.
I mean, they're always. But all right.
We just wanted to get out of the home.
All right, give us your fail of the week.
My fail of the week?
Yeah.
I happened to work 3 days this week.
Okay.
I wish that's what I vacation. It's summer.
Yeah. All right, give us your win of the week.
My win?
Yeah.
Going on vacation?
Okay. All right. Well, it's good talking with you, Mage. We will see you later. All right. Have a safe trip.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye, buddy.
Wow.
Bye.
And that is our update with Mage.
Insert music here.
What music do you want to put in there?
I'll just do the fail music again.
Musicals.
Yeah. All right.
So in the middle of that, I like my stomach was kind of bubbling.
Oh, God. I thought the fan or like there was like a car crash outside or something. I was like, what the heck was that?
I was trying to like let out a silent fart.
No, you just mud button over here.
And he just keeps looking at me and making eye contact with me as I'm trying to hold this back.
I really thought it was like piping in the wall over here. God. Can't take you anywhere.
I'm sorry, alright? What did I eat for dinner last night? I don't remember. I had pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Meat lovers. Oh my god. Okay. So the pizza there. I don't know what happened. It was the worst meat lovers pizza I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Like meat lovers was like maybe like just a little bit like it was sprinkled on there. Whatever meat lover is supposed to be like.
I want murder this pizza with meat.
Like I want like 3 whole animals
This pizza.
on that pizza.
Yeah.
And there was like maybe like 1 foot on there, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I was so mad, but I was already mad at me. I don't know why. Yesterday I was just mad in general, and I pulled off my whole anger eating kind of thing again. And I mean, I ate that pizza. Don't get me wrong, and the wings that came with it, because it was Wing Wednesday.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why because I'm lactose intolerant, and cheese is not my friend. Be happy I didn't have a bowl of cereal this morning like I wanted to.
That would have made everything way worse.
God, I miss cereal.
God, you're sitting in front of the fan too. Like that made it worse. It just blew it straight into my face.
See it come in his face. Like,
thinking it was the pipes and then looking at him and he's just like trying to not laugh. I was just like, oh my God, that was your butthole. Oh man, I've got like a Mondo headache.
Did I give you that?
No, I think it's lunch and that.
Yeah. Maybe it's good to be in this room because we're like sweating it out.
It's like a sweat lodge. It's a sauna.
I can make that joke because I'm Indian.
But I can't.
That's okay. I'm having a vision.
I get a pass. My best friend is Indian. It's okay. Is that how that works? All right, we went jumping it. We're still in we're at 52 minutes.
Jesus Christ! We did the update with Mage. What did we have second?
Barbecue for the 4th.
All right.
I don't know. I just tried to think of something because we haven't really had a chance to play anything because of craziness.
Yeah. That's fine. We did a good. We don't do that one right now.
All right.
Let's go ahead. What have you? We just said we haven't been playing.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play anything.
I've been playing Final Fantasy. That's what we'll talk about next week. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. The new expansion came out, Shadowbringers. But I didn't get to play Shadowbringers yet because I was still level 60 when it started, so I had to level through the previous expansion, which, God, it was so awful. But I'm almost done. I'm at level 70 now. I just got to finish the post-main story quest, and then I'll be in the Shadowbringers. So hopefully next week, that's what we'll talk about for topic 2.
I had a chance to play some stuff just because we were packing stuff up, but they shut my internet off early. Because
that should have been your fail of the week.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it till now, but we weren't scheduled to get shut off until we were moving. So Tuesday the 2nd was our moving date, so we were gonna have it get shut off on Tuesday afternoon. So we had internet all the way till we were gone. Well, Friday afternoon, I guess it was either Thursday night or Friday night. I was watching TV and couldn't sleep, and the internet just pooped out. And I was like, all right, it's just like the weather or something. It's kind of shorted out. I'm just going to sleep. So I woke up, and it was still out, and I was like, what's going on? So I called, and they were just like, oh, we have no idea. Here, we need to get you over to our the internet side of the call center.
Yeah.
And everybody on the internet side of the call center has been outsourced to India, where English is not a primary language.
Yeah. Nice.
So the first couple of people I talked with were thick Texas accents and were just good old country girls, and made my heart happy to talk with them. Then they're like, oh honey, I cannot help you, I need to send you over to the internet side.
I gotta send you halfway across the world to get your internet fixed.
So then the dude, I was just like, okay. Yeah, the internet died out so just we're showing that you have a ticket in for shut off for next week. And I was like, yeah, we're moving, so I'm getting it shut off, but I still would like it to work while we're trying to pack and stuff. And they're like, okay, well let me look. I don't see why anything should be off. Everything's paid and up to date, and there doesn't seem to really be any outages in your area. We'll have to have a tech come out and look on Monday. And it's like, well, it's Friday and we're moving on Tuesday, and we're going to be here for the Tuesday morning, and that's it. There's not really any point to have a tech come out.
Yeah.
So then I was pissed off, so I hung up on the first lady. So I tried calling back, and they're like, "Oh, we already have a ticket in to have a tech come out and look at what you got going on Monday." And I was like, "No, I did not approve that. They just signed me up for it, even though I didn't want it." So they canceled it, and they're just like, "Okay, I'm just gonna box everything up." So we had no internet for the past little bit. So I played some like Frostpunk. Just because it was already up, it was halfway updated. It was online. I could play it without an internet connection. Yeah. Most of my other stuff had to have some stuff, but that's about it. So, a story before not a lot of payoff. Life advice?
I am the host of this. I dictate this. All right, you need to stop with telling me what topics we're going to. All right, so let's go ahead and move into life advice with Ghost. So this week, I hate that I have to like bring this stuff up, but it's part of the episodic story of people stop making famous people, or stop making stupid people famous. It was on Snapchat the other day. I saw this on Reddit too, and they were making memes of it. But this is when I first read about it, was on Snapchat of all places.
Yeah.
This gamer girl, that's like her Twitch channel is like gamer girl, is selling her bathwater for like $30 for like a little like jar that you would like you know, do like your pee test into, like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like $30 for that.
Lord.
And you know what's sad is like people will probably buy.
Oh yeah, hands down.
People are weird.
Like pervy people.
Like I can understand maybe buying. Like I could, yeah. Let's not go in. Yeah, I think you knew where. I think everyone knew where I'm going. I'm not saying that I would do that because that's weird. But you know, I can understand why people would like it. But buying somebody's bathwater, like that's so stupid. People don't
buy other people's
bathwater. I hate that I have to say that into this podcast, but don't buy other people's bathwater. That's just stupid.
Just quit being dumb.
If you ever get to that fork in the road where it says buy my bathwater or don't,
don't.
Please go don't. First, you need to question yourself for getting to that fork in the road in the first place.
Yeah.
But then immediately take that right turn and go to don't buy bathwater.
The fact that has to be said is still just like.
And one of the disclaimers for her like selling this bathwater is like not intended to be drank. I'm just like.
I would hope not.
I would hope.
But you know somebody's going to.
Someone's gonna be like, I have you inside of me.
I don't like that.
That is uncomfy.
Not comfy at all.
But you know someone's gonna be like that. Because there's weird people out there. Mages out there.
He's not here to defend himself, so.
Mage, you know we always gotta turn these into live advice that Mage some way, somehow.
Mage, don't buy people's bathwater.
I hate that I have to tell you this, but don't buy people's bathwater, Mage. It's just... No, we probably shouldn't do that since he has... Remember he said he has, like, family and friends that, like, listen to our podcast, apparently?
Oh. He's not actually buying any of those. We just kind of like to poke fun at him.
It's just funny. Mage is kind of...
He's a good dude.
He's a good guy. But people don't go buy bathwater. Like, going back to it, like, don't buy bathwater, don't eat bath salts, don't fight at Little League games.
Just quit being dumb.
The world's problems could be solved by don't be dumb. Be the person that Mr. Rogers knows you could be.
He thought everybody could be.
He thought everybody. He could lift Thor's hammer. But that's life advice we give. But alright, Coda Jones, let's go ahead and move into our wins of the week. Coda Jones, what is your win of the week?
I'm an Okie again. Yeah. So.
You should have like gunfire in the back.
Pew
like
pew.
Like,
Pew pew. With fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks. And that picture of Hulk Hogan that I shared on Facebook the other day.
So yeah, I've got to get some paperwork done for my new job possibly, and then we'll more on that next week, and then we're just kind of a weird day since it's the 4th and most places are closed or about to be closed, but
yeah. We're recording our podcast, so this show doesn't stop for anybody except for Jesus and TMA. And that 1 week I was sick.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. So that week where I was sick, where I couldn't talk, because I've been on this podcast before where I was sick.
Sick as a
and
dog.
I should have been in bed, but this show doesn't stop unless I absolutely cannot be here.
Yeah.
And even that one, Jesus, I was here that day my dad died, wasn't I? No, I was here the day I buried my dad.
Yeah, it was the burial day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dedication to this podcast. I didn't mean to bring that up. I know that made it awkward. Sorry about that.
What's your win of the week?
All right, so my win of the week. This honestly, I left it late because I wanted to get good reaction back. My best friend's back in the state.
Aww.
He's an hour and a half away from me, and when he's been like 4 hours away from me for 2 hours plus away from me for the past 3-4 years, like, I'm really happy that my best friend's back in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Back being super close to where we could just go plan out something, like do dumb stuff over the weekend now. And something like that.
It's gonna be fun times.
And not where we have to plan months in advance to go down to TMA and then have me have to deal with all that stuff that I had to deal with while there.
Oh goodness, yeah,
Good
that was a mess. But
we made it though.
We did.
You know, we've been friends for 8 years now. It'll be 8 years in August.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. We can tell it next week about what I thought of you when I first met you.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. And then if Mage is back, we can make fun of Mage.
I don't know if I have that shirt anymore.
You know, the Conan Jones shirt?
Yeah. I don't remember seeing it.
You better get your mom to make you a new one. After you make their new PCs, that's the first shirt they have to make. No!
Yeah.
I don't know if we even told the story about how you got your name before.
We can talk about it next week.
Yeah, alright. Alright, but that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you have any questions or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a message or leave us a tweet or an email at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and have a better tomorrow.